What's going on, family? Today we are talking about a development in AI and robotics that many businesses and business owners aren't paying enough attention to, right? So, China is deploying humanoid robots into real world environments and in growing numbers, right? This isn't science fiction anymore. This is robots walking into warehouses, factories, and public spaces performing tasks previously done by humans, right? And what makes this story more relevant isn't just the robots themselves. It's what governments, companies, and economies are signaling about where work is going and what you need to prepare for next, right? Now, if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the new, the AI news, models, chatbots, images, videos, autonomous agents, you're not alone. I felt the same confusion early on. Every day felt like a new buzzword without a clear connection to my business at all. So that's why I focus on practical automation, which are tools that actually do work for me, right? Like AI employees and go high level that handle messaging, bookings, follow ups, and communication workflows. So if you want to try that system free for 30 days with live coaching to help get you set up, um, then the link is in the description. All right. Now, let's break down what China is doing and why this matters, globally. So, according to recent reports, multiple regions in China have begun deploying humanoid robots, which are robots with human like bodies capable of walking, climbing stairs, lifting packages, and interacting with environments designed for humans, right? Um, these aren't industrial arms bolted to a factory floor, right? These are machines that can operate in spaces built for human use. The article cites institutions and factories and manufacturing hubs where humanoid robots are already performing labor tasks such as inventory movement, quality inspection, and even, basic assembly work. Now, these robots are often equipped with advanced AI, which are, sensors and real time decision making capabilities that allow them to adapt to dynamic environments. Um, this development is significant for multiple reasons. Okay. First, it's a proof of concept at scale, right? China isn't running pilot tests in labs, it's deploying robots in environments where they interact with humans, where productivity, safety, and reliability matter, right? This pushes the boundary of what people think AI and robotics can do today. Okay. Second, um, this is happening within the context of a national industrial strategy. China has publicly stated that robotics and AI are key pillars of its economic and technological future. Robotics isn't fringe innovation, guys. It's a strategic priority backed by state and private investment. Okay, these deployments often involve large tech companies, robotics firms, and manufacturing giants working together, right? Third, this changes the economics of labor. Okay, robots that can walk, carry, lift, and adapt to human environments don't just replace one job, right? They replace a range of tasks that require mobility, perception, and interaction. Okay, so this means that the impact isn't limited to repetitive factory jobs. It could eventually extend to, warehousing, logistics, and hospitality. Um, and the service sectors. Okay, nobody's safe. All right, so let's pull a quote to make this concrete. In one statement from officials involved in robotics initiatives, they frame humanoid robots as a new force multiplier for productivity and safety. Okay. That language is revealing because it shows that the discussion isn't about if robots will matter, it's about how they will be integrated into economies and workforces. Now this doesn't mean humans are instantly obsolete. Okay, not by a long shot. Full function humanoid robots still face technological and reliability barriers before they can replace complex human labor across the board. All right, but it's coming quicker than you think. Um, but what this does mean is that the future of physical labor is being contested now, and the winners will shape the next decade of industrial and economic competition. Okay, so what does this mean for business owners, especially those not in manufacturing or robotics? All right, you need to reframe how you think about automation. Okay, let's start there. Most small and medium business owners think about automation as software that sends emails or schedules appointments or responds to customer, and that is a piece of it, right? But the frontier of automation now includes physical agents or machines that can integrate with supply chains, logistics, and operations. Okay, this means that businesses tied to physical goods and movement need to start thinking about robotics, not just software. Okay, now takeaway number two, um, the future workforce is hybrid. Okay, the world will not flip a switch and become robot run overnight. Okay, but expect human labor to increasingly work alongside autonomous systems. This will change skill requirements. Okay, payroll structures, training programs, teamwork dynamics, you name it. Okay, if your business depends on physical tasks, whether it's in warehouses, field services, delivery, or facilities, expect that AI powered tools will eventually touch those workflows. Okay, also, the countries that push robotics will shape global labor markets. China's deployment, isn't happening in a vacuum. Other countries, including Japan, South Korea, and parts of Europe and the US, are accelerating robotics research and adoption. Okay, but the scale and coordination of deployments in China signal a strategic priority that influences cost structures, availability, and competitive advantage. Okay, this connects directly to another major narrative happening right now, the competition between soft AI and embodied AI, right? Soft AI, which are chatbots, large language models, recommendation engines, analytics, etc. Those are transforming knowledge work. Embodied AI, which is robots, drones, autonomous vehicles, that's transforming the physical world. Most business conversations only focus on soft AI because it's accessible through software and APIs, which makes it easier. But the physical dimension is what's going to create long term strategic advantage. Because when you can automate both digital and physical workflows, you capture value on both sides of the operation. Okay. Now let's talk uh, practically about what you can do. Excuse me. You don't need humanoid robots in your business this year. Okay. Not this year. But you do need to start thinking about where automation can remove bottlenecks and save time. In my business, that means automated communications, client follow ups, appointment scheduling, reminders, and pipeline, right? Everything that eats hours every week. That's what my AI employees and Go High Level do for me. Um, my systems work 24/7. They follow consistent logic, and you never lose context, honestly. If you want to try that approach, the link in the description gives you a free 30-day trial with live coaching. Okay, so just jump in, play with it, see what it's all about. If you don't like it, cancel. Okay. Second, think about your operations and where predictable patterns exist, whether it's inventory restock, triggers, response workflows, or customer touch points. Right. If a process happens the same way every time, there's an opportunity to automate it, y'all, either through AI software or down the line through physical automation tools as they become more accessible, and they will become more accessible, right? Third, start planning for hybrid human AI workflows instead of thinking about either or. Okay. That means training your team to collaborate with AI systems, capturing, structured data that automation tools can use, and defining roles that leverage human creativity while allowing AI to handle repetition. Okay. Um, let's circle back to the broader trend. China's humanoid robot deployments represent the emergence of automation that integrates with the physical world, not just the digital world. That's a fundamental shift in how economies and businesses operate. Some industries will be disrupted faster than others, right? Logistics, warehousing, field services, hospitality. Okay, we know this, but this wave will eventually ripple across most sectors. The companies that recognize this early and build flexible, hybrid workflows will have an advantage. Okay, so here's the clear takeaway. If you need me to say it out loud, automation is no longer just a digital phenomenon. It's becoming physical, strategic, and competitive. And the leaders who think about automation in that broader sense will be the ones that thrive. Okay, got it? Good. All right, y'all. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure you subscribe and share this with another business owner just trying to make sense of AI and automation. Okay, I'm here to help. Comment any AI topic you want me to break down or talk about next, and I'll see if I can get it on future episodes. Whether it's robotic strategy, workflow automation, or how to build your first AI employee inside your business, I got you covered. All right. And when you're ready to move from understanding automation to implementing it in communication, customer service, or operations, click the link in the description to try the system I personally use free for 30 days. All right. Live coaching, um, everything you need to get started. Get in there and play with it for 30 days. Okay. I'm Applewhite, and this is Applewhite Intelligence, teaching you how to save time, scale smarter, and automate your business. Peace, y'all.